Hello, Rich Merritt here with Digital Combustion, and this video tutorial will cover your customer portal. The text that you see on the screen is a copy of an email you should have received soon after you purchased the software. It includes instructions on accessing your portal, which will give you access to your downloads and activation codes to get your software working. If you look here, this first link that I'm highlighting right here is a link to a PDF that basically has the same instructions that this video tutorial is going over. So if you need to review it or miss something on this video, you can always access that PDF, and it's got all the same information on it. So the first thing you see here is your customer ID and your password. Biggest mistake people might make here is that you confuse this as being your activation code for Fire Studio itself. And that is not the case. This gets you into your customer portal. It's your customer ID and your password. Inside your portal is where you'll find your license ID and password to activate the software. So don't confuse the two. So this customer ID and password is going to be used on this link right here. So it says use this information to log into the customer portal at this web address. So if you click on this link, this will take you to a license portal, and what you'll need to do is copy and paste your customer ID and enter your password here, and that will get you in to your customer portal. And so the customer portal will look something like this. First thing we'd like you to do once you get into that portal is to go in and edit your contact information, make sure it's all correct. And you may have not been the person that installed it, maybe your IT company did, or someone else did, but if you're going to be in charge of the software, it's best to put your information in here, your email address, phone number, and all that, so that if we're looking you up and we need to give you some support, this is a great place for us to find that information. So make sure the first thing you do is when you get in there is go in there and update your customer information. So you can see there's a lot of different things up here. So we just need to be concerned with a couple of these for now, your downloads and your licenses and activations. So let's take a look at those. So first we're going to click on the downloads, and in this example, in this customer portal, we've got a few different things. We've got an instructor edition, we've got a player edition, and we've got one of our sim packs, which has pre-made simulations on it for you that you can purchase directly from Digital Combustion. So I'm going to go ahead and let's say I want to download my Fire Studio 6 instructor edition. I'm going to click on this download link, and it's going to take me to a download page that's going to look like this, and it says here are your download links. And we've got the Windows and Mac edition, 32 and 64-bit, and it also gives you some instructions on how to find out if you are 32-bit or 64-bit. So we've got those both here. If you're installing on a Mac, you just need to be concerned with just this one. And then, very important here, you've got access to your user manual here, so you can also download that. So all these things can be all downloaded from this single screen that you get into through your customer portal. So let's go back to that portal and go back to here. So once you download your software and install it, and there's a couple of videos that are available on doing that, we're going to go into our licenses and activations. So when I click on that, the two pieces of software here, I've got an instructor edition and a player edition in this example. You may just have one or more of these, just depending on what you've purchased, but I'm going to go ahead and activate my Fire Studio 6 Instructor Edition. So I click here on my license ID, and this is where you find what we talked about earlier, your license ID and your activation password. So you're going to want to copy and paste those two things into your activation screen that you're going to have pulled up once you install Fire Studio. So this is where you're going to get that information. And you can see here it says activations left, I have 1, deactivations I have 10. And the reason we have those deactivations there is so that if you need to move it to another machine, or you've had to reinstall it, we recommend you deactivate it first, and then that opens back up that activation license for you so you can put it on another machine. And we'll have another video tutorial explaining how to do that as well. So again, you're going to want to copy and paste those, and you're going to want to go and activate online. It gives you the option as far as activating manually or online, but please use the online if at all possible. It's much simpler and much quicker as well. So those are the main things that we wanted to cover in this. So we've learned how to access our customer portal, get our downloads, and then find where our license and activation codes are. So with that, I'm going to sign off. It's Rich Merritt again with Digital Combustion. If you have any other questions or need help, you can always email us at support@digitalcombustion.com, and we get back to you as soon as we can, and we'll try and talk you through any other problems that you have. So thanks for watching.